Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play games about games, video games, games of the video sort. I'm Kenny. I'm joined today, as usual, by the Matt Pinfield and Tabitha Soren to my Kurt Loader, Tim.
Wow.
And Ryan.
Huh?
You guys know that stuff.
Yes.
Matt Pinfield.
Yes.
Tabitha Soren.
Yeah.
Kurt Loader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it.
You really don't know that?
Yeah, I totally know.
You're looking at me like you don't.
I totally
and I'm
know.
so surprised you don't.
Yeah.
You don't know who Kurt Loader is.
Yeah, it's Kurt Loader.
It's Kurt Loader.
Those are all MTV News like VJs. and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was saying.
You didn't. I can tell by your face you had no idea.
Holy shit,
You guys
dude.
know who Matt Pinfield is?
No.
The bald guy? Really? Wow, I cannot believe
Kenny.
this. Listeners out there in
Is this
listener
like
land.
German television?
Oh, my
I'm not sure.
Kurt Loader's the guy who reported Kurt Cobain's death.
It's so funny because I recently that's not funny.
Okay.
Didn't you ever watch like Headbangers Ball
I
and
did.
stuff like
Yeah,
that?
you know, all right, true confession here now. I didn't have cable as a young man in my
deprived.
house. So I had it when I was really young, and then my parents got rid of it for a while, just, save money and stuff, and then I didn't get it again until I was like 16 or 17 years old.
Sure.
So at that point, Kurt was like long gone.
My MTV was Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah.
I used to watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
It was Daria.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like that show.
If
I
you
just
watch any,
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
If you watch any of that stuff, it cuts to a commercial and it's like Kurt Loader with an MTV News brief.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's expecting me to watch the fucking commercials. I don't
was
watch
also-
the fucking commercials.
Fucking 28 years ago, Kenny.
Well, we don't talk about
I'm old.
music here. We talk about games, damn it. We play games about games.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what we do.
On the Leetist. If you come up with a game idea, send to leetistpod@gmail.com, at the Leetist on Twitter, where Tim does daily trivia every day.
That's right. And if you like the show, do us a solid and tell every single person you ever meet that this is the greatest podcast. Ryan?
Yeah, in the world.
Share
It's
our
the greatest
show.
podcast in the world.
This is the reason I do this segment. You don't.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Not a little segue. So I went to a show last night, and one of the it's a show that has multiple shows within it, and
Okay.
one of the shows had Pete from Pete and Pete.
Oh,
in it.
nice.
Which
Pete?
The kid Pete, the one with Petunia.
yeah.
But he has his own podcast. And their podcast is about nostalgic 90s stuff. And of course, because, he was 90s. And they were just showing a bunch of old Pete and Pete stuff, and he was commenting about it. It was blowing my mind how much I remembered those episodes. And I'm like, holy shit.
Guys, I'm sitting here with people who know the name of Young Pete's tattoo, but don't know who Matt Pinfield and Kurt Loader are.
Selective memories. Anyways, the kid that played Pete, Pete is...
There was two of them.
Young Pete was Danny Tamborelli, who
that's
played
it, yeah.
the son in GTA 5, Michael's son in GTA 5.
Oh, interesting.
And even did body modeling for him. That's why he looks so...
Yeah, he kind of had a Jonah Hill vibe.
He also was the Lego Maniac in the commercials. There was a commercial series called The Lego Maniac where it was this kid that just built a lot of Legos. And that was him.
Well, as Tim said,
Share our show with your friends. Either by word of mouth or on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Just get it in other people's ears.
Walk up to someone and go, do you remember Pete and Pete? Watch the Leetist podcast.
Yeah, watch our audio
watch
show.
our audio.
You can point them at https://www. No, don't. Hold on.
Wait, is it HTTPS? Yeah,
I don't
'cause
remember.
it's secure,
It's
right?
definitely secure, man.
It's
I make sure
secure.
the server is
Okay,
secure.
yeah.
It's
You got to
the-
make sure the S is there.
Just put this in your browser, theleetist.com/new-listeners, where they can get a taste of our show and what we do on here. Plus, we have a recommended jumping off point episode for new listeners to start their Leetist journey. Also, new thing, if you like the show and you like us, come join us on our Discord.
Yeah.
Check the link in the show notes and get your ass in here.
for sure. It's not, Ryan is looking shocked because it's not really a new thing, but it's new that we're asking people on the podcast to come.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
free to all to join
What
us.
is new is actually Discord allows you to chat into the audio
Yes,
portion
I've seen.
of the
Yes,
channel
that's
now. So we can actually utilize that for our show.
That's something you'll learn about a little bit later if you subscribe to our Patreon. But we do all of our podcast recordings live.
Yeah. Patrons can listen to us record live like right now. And today on the show, we have the news game. We have Are You Smarter Than a Leet Gamer? Trivia by Ryan. We are going to talk about our flavor of the week. We are going to bring a game that we had on our bonus show for patrons that we tested it out on the testing grounds there. Now we're bringing it to the main show. It's called Deal or No Dice. and I will be running that one. And timestamps are below the show. You can jump to any part of the show you want.
I would like to give a shout out to my co-hosts right now. I'm going to let them resolve this because I don't know if they have yet. I was pretty busy over the past week, and the guys very graciously took a lot of responsibility of this show and set most of the games up. I'm actually off the hook today, which is a little wild, especially considering that I am never, ever not the host of the news game.
So the way this works is we have news headlines, and we're going to fill in the blanks in these headlines. Me and Ryan both made a news game today because I said right when Tim was like, we're going to do all the games. You can take the week off. And I said, I'm going to do the news game and another game. Ryan forgot.
I forgot. That's okay. That's okay. Here's the deal. This was probably the best time for us to take over the news game because it's all news, baby. Yeah. It's all games.
So I'm going to pit you guys against each other in my news game. And at the end, after we talk about what I've got, if there's anything I didn't cover, Ryan did.
I'll bring it up.
We've got lots of news to talk about
today.
Like it. So, how do I do the news game, Tim? I need a coin.
There's a coin
to do that, right?
by
You will need a coin. And I have a coin right here.
Of course you have it because you're the news game guy. All right, here we go. Ryan, I'm going to give you the opportunity to call a coin.
It's too much pressure.
Call it in the air. Here we go.
Tails.
That was good. It's a head.
Wow, well done. But you fucked up.
Tim, are you ready?
Yeah, I'll be like you guys. Oh, yeah, I guess.
I knew you took a little trip, so I don't know how much you paid attention to news and got caught up on some stuff that happened, but we'll see. Here we go. More showcases since our last episode, including Capcom, who announced Resident Evil Village DLC and the ability to play the game in blank mode.
Third person.
Hardcore Final Fantasy VII fans got a heaping plate of news, including Crisis Core and a trailer for 7 Remake Part 2, which has the official title Blank.
Rebirth.
The surprise hit survival game Blank will finally make its way to consoles, Xbox at least, in spring 2023, so I guess that means it's complete now?
I don't know.
Valheim. A Sega veteran working on the new Sonic game has made headlines after he assured fans that Sonic will not be blanking any more humans.
No. Killing?
Kissing.
Kissing.
Close.
Okay.
Two,
right.
Tim. You got two.
So, yeah, you got a few of mine.
Yeah, well, I'm not done yet.
Let me just put the way
Oh, God, are you going to do your news game to me? Because that'd be awesome.
Let me just phrase the way I did the rebirth question.
Sure.
Blank was announced this week, causing a sigh from Tim and a squeal from Ryan and Kenny.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't think you'd remember that. Rebirth. Good job, Tim. I'm psyched for that. I mean, we didn't get that much of it.
I would like to give an official shout out to trending terms on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, there you
for
go.
why I know the new Final Fantasy VII game. Ryan, why don't you give me your questions, and then the winner will be the one who I know the more answers for.
Some of these are actually he hasn't covered yet, but he may cover in the next one.
I might. Yeah,
So
I still have 4 more.
right?
Yeah, he's got. So,
You've got 4.
Yeah, all right.
Just keep on
All right,
lobbing them at me, and that'll be the game.
All right, so, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You want me to hit
You
the
want-
timer
you
again? I'm
wanna do it,
confused.
Why not?
All right.
Go.
Arcade Studios provided more information about Blank and its Left for Vampire style gameplay.
V Rising?
Redfall.
Right, I'm an idiot.
Blank got announced to Steam, announced as a Steam release and promised to be a Steam Deck compatible on release.
No idea.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, okay.
Blank got a demo this week, which has us shooting and rocking out in hell. Also, Tim squealed.
Yeah, Metal Hellsinger.
Yep. And Overwatch 2 was announced, and then they basically officially ditching Blank, causing gambling fans to cry.
Gambling fans to cry.
Overwatch 2 has announced that they have officially ditched Blank.
This is the nice thing about running out the timer on the last question.
Yeah,
I have
you
time
got
to
it.
think
You got
about it. They ditched Blank, causing gambling fans to cry. Keno machines.
I would say microtransactions.
Loot boxes.
Oh, loot
Loot
boxes.
boxes.
There's no more loot boxes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
got rid of it.
So it's not Keno machines, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I did not have most of those in my second part.
Hey, look at us.
There you go.
There you go.
There was a lot of news.
So why don't you two challenge each other on your last two?
I'm too confused to know how that works.
No, it doesn't even matter. Just
Kenny,
keep on
ready?
reading news.
Kenny,
And
you
then we'll
ready?
just talk about the things we care about.
Sure. All right, here we go.
Do you want me to do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go.
Speaking of announcements, Blank was announced. It is in development, causing yet another squeal from Kenny and friend of the show, Ross.
Dragon Dogma 2.
That is correct. Blank announced a gold edition, which will include a third-person perspective mode mode and new stories to continue the story.
Resident Evil Village.
Yeah. All right. And more fun from the mobile world. Blank microtransactions have made 24 million in 2 weeks.
Diablo Immortal.
That is correct.
All right.
Hold on.
God damn.
Yeah.
Who won?
I still have a whole 4 questions to go to do
Is
to
it for
you.
me?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
All right, you ready?
I like this a lot.
This is beautiful. Yeah, this is chaos.
We should really just do that.
No.
No.
I think all mine are different.
I agree. I don't like it.
I think all mine are different. So here we go.
All right, here we go.
Along with making 24 million in 2 weeks, Diablo Immortal also achieved the slightly less impressive feat of being the blank on Metacritic.
Worse.
Lowest user score ever. Todd Howard did an interview with IGN addressing some lingering questions about Starfield and also letting it slip that blank will be the next game after Elder Scrolls 6.
Fallout.
Yes. Remaking an old game seems like an innovative idea. After Ubisoft released an anniversary video, some fans believe they are hinting at a remake of the first game in the blank franchise.
Assassin's Creed.
We thought there would be tons of interesting things to discover in Elden Ring for years, but perhaps the community online is approaching the bottom of the barrel as the latest trending topic is which boss blanks the worst.
Fucks.
Smells is the worst. Apparently, that's a whole thing on the Elden Ring subreddit where they're talking about going through and talking about which boss might smell the worst. Yeah, with the scarlet. I guess the scarlet
Elden
rot.
Ring fans have too much going on.
I think
too much spare time.
if there was actually a scent coming from the old hag in the boat, the ghost, like
the ghost.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty gross.
That's probably bad because it's like a lot of you're wet and like raggedy. Yeah, probably.
Oh boy, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, maybe it is interesting.
What about the Elden Beast? He's like in like just like a fetid pool of water. And
can this be our podcast? Just
Lord knows.
Just speculating what makes.
Here's the cool thing about the Elden Beast that you just don't know. I mean,
it's
otherworldly, right?
Yeah.
So it may present smells that you didn't know could exist and that
you
hate,
perceive.
which is the same as that weird skull thing with the scorpion. It's got like mandibles.
Yeah,
and it grabs it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Centipede thing that like you fight.
I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. It probably smells.
It probably
it's
smells.
an insect, right? Yeah, that's like a. What do you think smells the best?
Well, I guess this is a more interesting or in-depth discussion than I figured. I thought it was a joke.
Would smell pretty good.
I would feel like the fire giant would smell like barbecue,
like barbecue.
Yeah, like a little
burnt
barbecue.
Ends,
you know?
Yeah.
I would think the scarlet rot probably smells kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, it has rot in the name.
I feel like Melania would smell good on phase 1 and then smell bad in phase 2.
Did you hear about that Todd Howard kind of said Fallout 5 is pretty much coming? Yeah. So,
for sure.
I don't even want to think about how old I'm
I
going to
don't
be.
understand why they would ever do anything besides those 3 franchises for the rest of their lives.
Exactly.
And I think it's very great of them to pursue like something like Starfield that is outside of their bounds, but they've got fantasy, they've got fantasy meets sci-fi, and now they have sci-fi, and you've got your 3.
So you think that's the trifecta for them? I
don't see why not, because they keep on trying to one-up themselves on how epic the fucking game is. I can't even imagine how you could fit another franchise in there unless you hire more people.
How old will we be when Fallout 5 comes out?
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, that's a great question. Like an obnoxious, awful, great question.
Yeah,
I think Fallout 5 is probably 5 years away.
No.
Yeah.
I think Elder Scrolls is probably 4 years away.
I was going to say, they announced Elder Scrolls before you mentioned
but if they do have multiple people working on Elder Scrolls while they're working on
the way their release scheduling is
Starfield.
going, unless Microsoft really starts kicking ass and giving them a lot more people in order to
I think that's going to be a factor.
If they do that, then we could see all 3 franchises in the next 10 years.
I'll make a bet that Fallout 5 is not coming out before 2030.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
We're going to be dead by then.
If they don't,
so I can't take that bet.
Diablo Immortal lowest user score ever on Metacritic.
It's a 0.8. I saw it. It's a 0.8 user score. It's a 84.
Is it just all the pay to win stuff?
Critic score.
Well, users can review bomb anything they want now. So
Yeah,
that's how
for
that
sure.
goes,
Yeah.
Look, I mean,
This is a problem, and we need to talk about it.
I don't disagree.
Which I think is the way Ryan phrased that before.
I don't disagree with it. I mean,
do we need to talk about it though?
No.
Assassin's Creed remake, which is weird, right?
The first Assassin's
first
Creed,
game, yeah.
just the first game.
That's
why
Ezio.
No. Yeah, Altair.
I don't understand.
Altair.
This isn't a franchise that's been gone for a while.
To
so
be
why are
clear,
they?
this is not confirmed. This is something that the community is like, oh, look at this hint and this hint and this hint. We think
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
No,
I don't believe it.
No, I
Yeah.
don't believe it
The
either.
reason I don't believe it is that they're still producing games and they're one-upping themselves for the most part with each release after Black Flag because they could never top that
I
apparently
think-
because they're fucking idiots.
What I really want them to do is do the future, man. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know why we haven't done an Assassin's Creed set in the world where you know you're going into the Animus, so like you can be an assassin in the future.
You mean the present in their time or the actual?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Future,
kinda cool.
future, our time, present, their time.
Yeah.
Like why haven't they done that yet? Do it.
I'm psyched to play Resident Evil Village in third person.
I would
I'm
like
just gonna
to.
say that
I would
right
just
now.
to say, Brian, you make a good point, and I think that would be.
Oh,
I would think that would be cool. Like go in the future and be a future.
That would get me to play the
This
fucking
is,
game.
this is what your douchebag grandson's been up to.
The Animus is broken in this game. You have to-
your kids, Marty.
Oh, you gotta go back. Is it?
I'm sorry, right?
Is
Kenny, you were saying
third person view the full game?
Full game, yeah.
are you
So-
pretty excited about that?
Oh yeah, I like the third person's way better, like the RE2 remake and 3 remake.
Okay.
Because I got confused because I thought that expansion where you play as her name's Rose, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought that's what they meant by like a full third person game.
That DLC is a third person game plus
but they're adding
plus
third person.
the ability to play third person in
Okay.
Village, the whole game, which I think will make it an even better game in my opinion. But we'll see.
It is probably going to get me to buy Village, honestly. Yeah, because I mean, like with the expansion, I've heard really good things about Village. I've heard it's a really
great.
good game.
Super good game.
Yeah.
Rebirth, we talked about that. Oh, Valheim coming to consoles. I guess that means, like I said, it's done. Well, we haven't hopped in a long time.
Not
but I don't know.
necessarily. I mean, Minecraft came to consoles. And
That's
that
true.
was not done.
Yeah, Xbox only though, not PlayStation. As far
Yeah,
as
fuck
I've
you,
said so far.
PlayStation.
And the last thing I had was that the Sega veteran
cares?
talking about how Sonic will not be kissing any more humans, which was a whole thing. I
Yeah,
guess.
I don't know what that's about.
Wow,
Tell me what that is.
Yeah, if any of you guys have seen the Sonic Frontier gameplay footage, I have zero shits for that game. That game looks so boring.
Apparently, in an earlier Sonic game, he was healed by some human woman kissing him.
Yeah,
And I
that
don't
was
know.
the Sonic 2016.
There you go.
Or not 2006. That was that old one that was like glitchy as hell.
Yeah.
So one of the guys working on the new game is like the fans are. It was a headline. I don't know. I don't know why it was a headline, but he's like, "No, Sonic will not kiss anybody else. I assure you all. Calm down." I don't know.
Okay.
Weird. There must have been some weird part of the community that was. I'm not going to say weird as in like they're weird. Fuck it.
But-
that's a weird part of the community that probably went, this bothers me.
Yeah.
And,
But we're gonna see Amy and him boinking. It's gonna be great. And then
That's
the
the
cat,
hope.
and then the cat's gonna get involved with it. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm trying to remember who won. I think it was Ryan. Did not get lowest user score ever, right?
No.
Okay, but he did get Fallout 5. He did get Assassin's
said-
Creed.
You
the
fucked
worst.
up, right? You
I
did-
said the worst.
The worst. Do you want to give him the worst? So we don't have to do a tiebreaker.
I feel like Ryan can have it.
Okay, Ryan wins
Yay,
the
we're moving
news
forward.
game.
Never underestimate my ability to give up points in
Oh,
order
yeah,
for
no,
the flow
I-
of the show to continue.
Trust me, I was right there with you. I thought we were giving it to the audience. They were the ones that, But Kenny was determined.
I'd like to give it to the audience. You guys are great.
Yeah, the audience is great, man. I mean, they deserve it.
I'd like to give it to Ryan to take the reins of the show so we can play some
I can't believe
trivia
it. I made the
today.
sexy joke, but because Kenny said it in a gross way, he got the credit for it just
Yeah, but
now.
he said it in that. Yeah, I won't give it to Ryan. Anyways, guys, are you smarter than a Leet Gamer?
No.
Oh, Kenny, you're the winner for your smarter.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. All right, I have 3 categories as we normally do, and each category is kind of unique, and you guys are going to compete, and whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. It's just that simple. Our categories are U.S. last released Nintendo edition. So the last released game for Nintendo consoles in the U.S.
Okay, I think I know what you're saying.
Don't worry. Let's make a deal. That'll be fun. You'll just figure it out as we do that one. So let's make a deal is the next one. And then Summer Game Fest. I want to do a little category about the Summer Game Fest.
All right. Okay.
All right. Let's flip a coin or roll a die. 1, 2, 3 is Tim. 4, 5, 6 is Kenny. It's Kenny.
I like that you chose dice because it's way easier for you.
It's easier for me. I'm incapable of flipping that die in a way that works.
I think I want to try Let's Make a Deal because it sounds mysterious.
All right. So let's make a deal. I'm going to give you 2 choices, bud. Okay. All right. There are 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you can choose either door you want. Door number 1 is you can steal a question from another player and get the points if you answer correctly. I'll just give it to you for free if you want that. And you can do that whenever you want. Or door number 2, I will give you 5 points if you answer this question correctly. So you get a choice. You can steal a question from another player and get the points if you answer. So if Tim gets a question, you know it. You can be like, I'm using that to steal. Or I can give you a question right now for 5 points.
Huh. Okay. Boy, that's a lot of rules. I like it.
I'm not clear on how the first one works, so let's do that.
Okay. The first one you want
the first option.
You want to do door 1?
Yeah.
All right. So what that means is you have 1 free shut up, Tim, which is meaning that when I ask the question, you can say shut up and you can answer it and steal the points from him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's do Summer Game Fest.
So the way Summer Game Fest works is I just went in IGN and they wrote like a sentence of a game.
Okay.
And I'm just want you to tell me what the game is. And it was a game that was announced during Summer Game Fest.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Right. A new trailer for Blank has not only revealed Spider-Man will be joining the roster, but it's also confirmed the XCOM style game, which will release on October 7th, 2022. The trailer also features the main villain Lilith in the corrupted versions of Venom, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch, and the Hulk.
I will steal this.
Name of the game. Kenny's stealing it from you.
Marvel's Midnight Suns.
That is correct.
Thank you.
All right, so you used your steal.
Thank God.
And I'm assuming Tim did not know that one.
What is this game?
Wait, you haven't heard
Marvel's When was this?
Oh yeah, this game looks fun. It's by this. I think it's by the same people that do XCOM. I think the XCOM people are making it, and it's a Marvel game. And it's kind of XCOM style, but it's card based. So it's like,
boy, you're really selling it.
I mean, it looks cool to me.
No, it is so not up your alley.
Yeah.
It is funny.
I mean, I love XCOM.
I might have just blanked it out in my brain.
It's just like the
but I'm glad you got points out of it for what it's worth, because I definitely would not have gotten any points out of it.
Do you like XCOM?
I played it once.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
All right, back to Kenny.
I just make trivia about XCOM. I don't actually play these games.
Let's do the Nintendo one, the first thing.
All right. So this is a multiple choice. You're just going to tell me which game was the last game that released for that console, and that's it. All right. For the Nintendo Entertainment System was the last game Warrior Woods, Punch-Out, Super Mario Brothers 3, or Mega Man 3?
I'll say Wario Woods.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Wario Woods was the last game in the U.S.
I kind of pulled that from a weird place in my brain. I was like, I knew that at one point and forgot it.
Sure. I'll accept any weird place that you want to pull things.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah. Tim?
Summer Game Fest. So far, so good. So let's keep it up.
Blank will officially be released on June 16, 2022, meaning it is already released. This news...
Shredder's Revenge.
That is true.
Oh!
Amazing. I pay attention to things sometimes.
Well, we need to go through it. All right.
I'm going to take Let's Make a Deal and try for the 5-point question.
No. So it's a different question, different deal every time.
Oh, it's a different deal.
Different deal
Interesting.
every time.
Okay,
You
let's
chose
hear it
not
then.
to do the 5-point.
Yeah, I like this. Keep it up.
I
All
see.
right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Approve.
This one is you can make Tim immediately lose a point right now, just straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can make him lose 5 points if the question is answered correctly.
Jesus Christ.
That being said, Tim only has one,
Yeah.
so I'm going to force you to have to answer the question.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. This was expecting him to have more points.
Yeah,
So
well,
we're just going to have you force. So I'm choosing.
this is a good end of the game thing to do.
Yeah. They all are.
We're all learning.
I've learned. What is the name of the raccoon you owe money to in Animal Crossing?
Tom Nook.
That is correct.
Hey,
Tim, I'm sorry you lose a point.
Oh,
literally the only
But
name
you
I
don't
know.
get a point for
Yeah,
that.
but
you don't know
it just
Isabel?
makes it.
Oh yeah, that's the name. I wouldn't have been able to.
I
pull
didn't
it out
think
right
you
now.
would know that.
Yeah, that's the
I
only
did
name
not
I remember.
think you would know. I knew Tim would know that.
Yeah.
I actually forgot Tom Nook, but I remember his.
All right, Tim.
I think it's because we talked about it on an episode recently.
Yeah, I had a Isabel question.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's
okay.
dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tim?
Of what?
Life.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I get to do this awesome podcast with my boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a point right there.
Yeah, there we go. Also, can I say that the host of this game is super attractive?
Oh, that's negative points.
I think he was saying, what do you think about what category do you want?
I don't think.
I'm just so distracted by Ryan's beauty right now. U.S. last released Nintendo edition that
All
is
right.
going to murder me, and I'm doing it anyways.
Hey, but let's do this, man. SNES. The last game that came out for the SNES. Was it
Donkey Kong?
Was
No,
it
go ahead.
Harvest Moon,
Uh-huh.
Frogger, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, or Star Fox?
I feel like you're fucking with me with this Frogger thing. I don't like it. Frogger.
That is correct.
Amazing.
Wow. Here's a fun fact.
A game's the game.
Frogger was also the last release game for the Genesis in the US as
Wow.
well.
Huh.
For some fucking reason, Frogger was like, people were like, well, we have to end it with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that franchise didn't know when to croak.
I will take Summer Games Fest.
Oh, that's a leap. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right. The blank is promising to be the scariest game ever, and the first extended gameplay footage confirms it's well on its way to making this nightmare into a reality. In the gameplay demo, we see brutal deaths from not only the enemies, but also our main character. It also looks like it features shootable limbs that will fall off a la Dead Space.
The Callisto Protocol?
That is correct.
Jesus. Yeah, I was getting confused between the Callisto and Calypso, and it was in my head like, which one is it? Callisto.
I was thinking about giving that one to you when you asked the first one. I was like, I don't think he's going to know Callisto Protocol.
I knew it was one of those two,
Yeah.
but I cannot
I'm trying to get
unless I was on the spot which one I would have said.
Yeah.
So.
Tim.
Yeah. Summer Game Fest.
All right. Blank received a new gameplay trailer and showed off more of its music-based rhythm shooter that the music from such heavy metal legends as System of a Down. I'm going to let you search your memory banks to think about what game I may be talking about.
I would like to warp my answer of this question to my flavor of the week, if that's all right with you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Please.
Okay. Can I just have the point?
Well, yeah.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Amazing. Timestamps below the show.
His answer will be flavor of the week. Flavor of the week will be his answer.
That's right.
And I will say, as a segue, I did replay that demo because I was struggling with it. After replaying it, I'm like, okay, I'm fucking on board with that game. Yes.
That's all I'm saying about that.
Let's do the Nintendo thing.
All right. GameCube. What was the last GameCube game that came out for the US? Was it Madden NFL 08? Super Mario Sunshine, Geist, or Super Smash Brothers Melee?
Since I don't know what Geist is, I'll say Geist.
That is incorrect.
What an idiot.
You idiot.
What is
you buffoon. It was Madden NFL.
I was going to say,
It went out on a sports title.
Yeah.
Geist, look it up. It is a weird fucking game. You play as a ghost, like a assassin or something like that.
A ghost heist. He's on a heist.
Yeah.
It's a Geist. Yeah.
Jesus
I finally
Christ.
get it now. Jesus Geist.
Christ.
All right.
There
All right, Tim.
we go. Let's make a deal.
All right. I'll offer you this.
Okay.
Door one. If you open door one, I will eliminate one wrong answer from the US last released Nintendo edition. So when you do that category, I'll eliminate one of the answers from there. So it becomes easier for you to decide that. Or 1 point questions are now worth 2 points moving forward if you answer this correctly.
I'll do that. Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right.
Ryan, this is fucking cool. Like, expand on this and bring it back. Okay.
Well, I feel like this should be more of a full game.
Like a full game, yeah.
This should be a
Expand
full
on this
game.
and bring it back as a full
Twos
game.
and one-eyed jacks are wild, and threes are sixes.
Jaxes and deuces are jacks and deuces. All right. What is the name of the main protagonist from Final Fantasy IX?
9.
Oh, fuck. And all I care about is the first name. You don't have to give me the full thing. Just the first name.
So there was Cloud, and then there's Squall, and then there's Blank, and then there's Tycho. Starts with a T, I think. Boy.
Tycho.
Did anyone play
Frederick.
9?
Played a little bit.
I did too. I played through the whole game. It was
did you
just
beat
a
it?
very long time ago, and it didn't stick with me like I thought it might have.
I don't think it holds up as much as I thought it did.
It's not Vivi because Vivi is the mage.
That is correct.
I mean, that's unforgettable.
I'll give you that. That is correct.
Let's go
Not Vivi.
with Setzer.
Setzer. That is What? So it starts with the letter Z.
Zane.
Zane.
Zidane.
Zidane.
God fucking wow.
Yeah.
How generic of a whatever name?
Yeah.
They were like, it's Zidane.
That's a generic name.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a people.
I know many Zidanes.
Yeah.
I know
Zinedine
I know
Zidane.
of a Zidane.
I
Yeah.
also,
No, I know a Zidane.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Let's Make a Deal as well.
All right.
Your head is a butt.
Um,
I'm sorry. It's not. It
all
looks
right,
really great.
Kenny, I will give you a free pass on any question. So when I ask a question, you can be like, I pass, and I'll give you another question.
Okay.
Or I will double your points right now if you answer this question correctly.
Oh, I'm going to try that one.
Double?
Yeah.
All right. How many games within 2 games are there in the Zelda franchise, including original titles, ports, remakes, and collections?
29.
I asked this.
It's exactly 20.
Yeah. I've asked this before, Ryan.
I didn't think. Well,
Was it when Gamers Week was on?
No, it was later than that. It was like 2 or 3
Wait,
episodes
do you
ago.
remember
Wow.
that from that? I don't even remember that.
Of course.
I honestly
I
don't
edit the
remember
shows.
that. God damn it. I'm
I
sorry.
literally would have said 29. So that's yeah.
I'll
You know
just
what?
take 2 points instead
Way
of
to go,
doubling
bitch. You
them.
fucked
I don't
up.
care. That's
I'll
fine.
give you double points too, Tim.
All right.
All right.
Give me a question that's been asked before. Whatever.
Do you want Summer Game Fest?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great.
After leaking before the show, Naughty Dog has officially announced the remake
Last of Us.
Amazing.
The fuck out of here with
Yep.
your shit.
Get up out of here
Get
with
up
your
outta
stupid
here.
questions.
I pay attention to some things.
Are there more Summer Games Fests?
There is not.
Okay.
He completed that category.
How about Nintendo?
That is what we got. All right.
That's what we got left.
Yeah, we got left. But I have some questions that, because you took the other options, I kind of want to just throw out for the Let's Make a Deal because I think they're fun.
Sure.
So I'll probably add them in as just extra point questions.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Game Boy. The last game that came out for Game Boy in the US, was it Wario Land 2, Bubsy, Small Soldiers, or Pokemon Yellow version?
Do you
Good
know
luck.
this?
No,
Yeah,
I have no fucking clue.
Going by Wario being an answer earlier, I'll go with Wario. Is it Small Soldiers?
It's Bubsy.
Well, we all love Bubsy. It's actually Pokemon Yellow edition.
Oh.
That was
Pokemon
the
Yellow is the last game that came out
for the Game Boy, regular Game Boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they realized, like, fuck, man, we need a Game Boy that can
We
show
can't
that something
top
is
this.
yellow.
And it was just that's what it is. Tim.
Oh, I guess original Game Boy was green and yellow, so that would have made sense.
Green. Yeah.
Never mind. I officially withdraw my joke, and we can move on to the
I
next
award
thing.
you no points, and may God have mercy on,
On
your
my
soul.
own soul, yeah.
Nintendo DS, the last game that came out for the DS. Have fun with this, bud. Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, The Amazing Spider-Man, Barbie Dreamhouse Party, or Nintendogs.
I feel like Nintendogs might be a death knell of the DS, so I'll go with the Barbie game.
That is correct. It is Barbie.
Nice.
I think Nintendogs came that was one of the earliest ones because I remember
Yeah,
that was they were promoting the deal. Oh, look, you can scritch the dog with your stylus, and I bought it.
I didn't
Anyways,
because I have a dog, and so I got all that at home. You know?
All right.
Why go to DS for steak when you have hamburgers at home?
I'm just now noticing your shirt. What is that?
oh yeah, it's so cool.
It's from I'll take a picture of it and put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you've watched Letterkenny, this is a quote from Letterkenny. This is the coach.
Gotcha.
The coach who I recently learned if we saw Letterkenny live, and I can't remember the actor's name, but whoever plays coach in the show is a stand-up, and he is absolutely hilarious. He's officially one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen in my entire life. So highly recommended. My shirt says it's fucking embarrassing because that's coach's line in Letterkenny.
Thank you for that lesson.
All right, so we got 2 questions from Let's Make a Deal that never were answered. So we're going to use these as just 1 point.
Okay.
It was
Bonuses.
yours. It was yours.
It's my turn.
Kenny?
Yeah.
All right. Mario's original name was blank.
Jumpman?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And Tim,
Yes.
who voices Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid series?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kiefer Sutherland.
That's,
Technically, he did once.
I guess.
It's David Hayter, though.
Yeah, David Hayter is what I was looking for. I'm going to give you the point.
Amazing.
Yay, it's perfect. If there's a tie, give me a half point, and if there's
it's not
keep
a
the
tie
point.
because Kenny is the winner of the Leet Gamer.
Hey.
You did it, Kenny.
That's what happens when you remember stuff from the show, from
did.
editing.
For sure.
29 Zelda games.
When you said 29 exactly, I lost my shit because I
He
was
audibly gasped.
Hey, I have a Zelda
but you
tattoo.
didn't hear it.
I know all the Zelda. I'm a Zelda nerd. See?
Yeah, for sure.
that's a lot of games.
Yeah. No,
It
I
is
only
a
knew
lot
that
of
because
games.
of the earlier show.
How many of those games do you think you have played, Kenny?
Of the Zelda series.
Of the 29?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Probably half?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What kind of fan do you
kind
think
of a
you
faker.
are?
Yeah, I have the tattoo, but I'm making my way through it though. I just started.
It's
I'm
got
in the
those
middle of Wind
CDI
Waker.
games,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I guess it's also a matter of having access to all the consoles, and the things you
Yeah.
need to play it, and then you have to buy the games too. And
for sure.
at some point, I got to imagine that not all of them are amazing games that go down in history as the best things ever. So,
I mean-
there's that too.
Yeah, there's a few Zelda games I know I've not touched, like the Minish Cap. I don't think I've ever played that one. Or there's the Phantom
Menace?
Train, the Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace, yeah.
Yeah, with
that was that remake that came out. That was not
the
very
one
good.
With
It had Qui-Gon and Jinn in it?
Qui-Gon, yeah.
After
They cut Darth Maul in half. That was cool.
Yeah.
after Wind Waker, Link Between Worlds is next on my list of Zelda games for sure.
Link Between Worlds was awesome.
Link Between Worlds. Yeah,
that was a really good one.
You want to borrow my DS? You want to borrow my Link Between Worlds?
I'd rather play it on my PC, probably.
Look at you. What
the
Look
fuck?
at you snob.
Because I have a big, nice TV. And
I got a
gotta
big
play.
TV, and I would rather play it on a TV.
I
I
have
only
to play these DS graphics on my
Oh my God.
58-inch monitor.
I only play it unauthentically.
Well, what am I going to do? Sit there with a handheld at my desk? The only time I ever play
No
handheld
one said you
is
had to be at your desk.
well,
Sure,
where
you
else
can
am I going to
You
be?
got a pretty nice, comfy bed. I've been on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
Yeah.
tell anybody.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Secrets.
Got to take a second here because it's time to give a huge shout out to our incredible patrons. Ross Varner, Dark Helmet, Zach, huge thanks to you. Retro Game Brew, Spoof Shot, McCoordinator, Kyle Halvey, Lemons, Andrew Morris, Brandon Walls, who, I'm just going to throw this out there, either today or tomorrow or yesterday, depending on when you're hearing this episode, is now a dad.
Oh,
So a
that's
big
awesome.
shout out to
Congrats.
to Brandon Walls.
Love you, buddy.
Congratulations, brother. We love you
Future
very
gamer.
much. Andy, a.k.a. Hobby Time 168, Isaac at Economechanic, and the man, the myth.
Emo S.
That's right. We massively appreciate your support of the show. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. You are truly Leet. Patrons of the Leetist can get access to all kinds of goodies from us, including show shout-outs, bonus episodes, experimental content, game tramps,
Game Tramps.
Campsites.
game campsites,
tramps.
and more. Your funds help us with upkeep, upgrades, equipment, prizes, and merch. MDMA, psilocybin, mescaline. For more info about becoming a patron of the show, account, patreon.com/the Leetist.
Yeah, for just $1, you can get the show a day and a half earlier than everyone else. Right when I get done editing it, for just $3, you can get an extra 30 minutes of the Leetist every week and our bonus content and much more. Check out the Patreon, everybody. Thank you so much, patrons.
Oh, we love you.
Thank you.
All right, fellas, it is time in the show where we go around the table and talk about something from the week we've been excited about doing, whether it's a game, a TV show, a book, a hobby, an event, whatever it may be, in something we like to call Flavor of the Week.
Flavor of the week.
Who wants to go first?
I will.
He's got to get his point.
Huh?
Yeah, when you give your flavor,
this is
it'll earn
important
you that
because I
point
already
for
mentioned my flavor of the
from
week
the
earlier.
previous game.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually was trying to make an effort to try out the new Ninja Turtles game this week because I've heard such wonderful things. It sounds like it's fantastic.
It actually is a lot of fun.
It sounds like it's fantastic. I was really happy to hear that you and Lemons went through it and everything.
We destroyed but it only took us an hour.
Really?
There's an interesting thing you can do in that game. There's a taunt move, and if you do a taunt move, it gives you a special bar. And you just wait till there no enemies on the screen. Just keep hitting the taunt
You
button.
found a way to spam it until you totally
we destroyed
cheesed the game. Okay, perfect.
It was fun.
No, I believe it. That sounds awesome. That game sounds awesome in general. It looks awesome. I've enjoyed all the gameplay video that I've seen of it.
It's awesome. Yeah. It was, I mean, I guess we're kind of doing, because it wasn't really my flavor, but it was very enjoyable. I really loved playing that game.
I've played a couple levels and got my ass handed to me a few times.
Really?
I'm not very good at beat 'em ups, but I didn't know about the taunt thing. So there you go.
When I did it, I was like, what is happening? And then I was like, oh, it's giving me a special fun.
So I think the score on this one's going to go up as time goes on. It has not yet because I've been doing it solo, but I'm very much enjoying V-Rising. V-Rising is a really cool game. I'm glad you've introduced it to us. I'm excited to play it with Isaac and you. I think we're actually going to do it after recording of the show tonight. And I've actually reached out to some other our patrons and friends on the show and the Discord and everything to come play with us too. I'm hoping they're going to come and join him with us as well. That game's really cool. I mean, it definitely harkens back to those feelings about Valheim. And also, I have never super disliked Diablo. I've bullshitted about disliking it. I just didn't get super into it. But I actually kind of like the Diablo gameplay. So the fact that this is Diablo gameplay that is a little bit more challenging and a little bit more skill-based kind of thing rather than just face roll on the keyboard and make shit happen kind of thing, I'm enjoying.
That is kind of how I play Diablo. I shove my face on the keyboard and I just roll back and forth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
I am excited.
Yeah, you got to be tactical about
ducking
around the side.
Like
to
there's
heal
a boss
yourself.
I've been stuck on for a little bit now. I'm at item level, I think 38 or something like that, and it's this bear, and this bear can murder you under most circumstances. I know I haven't done it yet, but I know if I had the right vampire skills and timed them all perfectly, kind of thing, this would be an Elden Ring-esque fight.
Sure.
That I could potentially beat this thing, but it's hard.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I like that aspect of it.
There's something epic about Valheim going out in the open waters with your friends, and that's there's a little bit of that missing in V-Rising, but the combat feels so much better to me. It's just so much more fun to go out and just kill things. And it's funny that, Ryan, you were saying, well, can you mind control people to do things for you? And we found out later, you totally can get servants. Yeah.
Well, maybe that would be something. I don't know. I still give you guys about 2 more weeks before that.
That being said, none of those are my flavor of the week. The flavor of the week is Metal Hellsinger. Holy fucking shit.
And it's just a demo, right?
It's just a demo. It was 45 minutes of gameplay, and it's the best thing I've played since Doom Eternal.
I will say that when you start that demo, before you go into hell, like the base tutorial, do not take that as that's the game. Because when I first started up the game, before you go into hell to actually play the game version of it, I was like, what is the appeal here? This is boring as hell. Once you go into hell and then the music starts ramping and you're playing the game, I was like, I get it now. But that opening was terrible, in my opinion.
Okay, well, now you shit on my review. I'm going to say all the happy things about it.
Man, I'm saying that the tutorial sucks, but the actual game
I thought the tutorial taught you how to fucking play, and I think that's good.
I don't need to know. I also
Clearly, 'cause you couldn't beat the boss the first time.
I calibrated my controller completely wrong too, because I was like, I was like, follow the node, and I did that, and then it's like follow the pattern.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
And I did that, and it put me at like a -40 and a
I'm imagining you like in
delay, and I'm like, why can't I hit the goddamn notes?
I imagine like you are Steve Martin in The Jerk, and you can't figure out the rhythm, and you're just clicking your fingers, hoping that it's going to work out.
I think this is the rhythm.
I fucking love this game.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
a cool
perfect.
concept.
It's what Tim needs.
Yeah.
It got me hyped. The music is of course incredible. I love that you start basically DDRing with the things you're doing with your hands in order to stay on the beat. I love that when I went off the beat, I went, fuck, and I would dash away as fast as possible so I could like start bobbing my head and getting back into it so I could be effective again. The thing I loved the most and the thing that stands out the most is they changed the tempo of the music depending on the intensity of the fight. And that is the coolest
Depending
shit
on the combo
ever.
that you've done, because that combo meter rises as the combo meter
not what I'm talking
rises.
about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Did you get to the boss?
Yeah.
The boss's BPM was faster than the rest of the
I
game.
didn't even see it. Yeah, think about it.
The boss's BPM was faster than the rest of the game, and holy fuck. By the time you get to that point, you feel it and you go, oh shit, this is more important. The guns cock faster, like you shoot faster, you dash,
I didn't think
your
about
dash
that.
recharge is
I guess
faster.
I was. Yeah.
Every part of that game is faster. That is fucking
Because the
brilliant.
rhythm is faster.
That rhythm, is absolutely incredible. So I think it's a September release that this is coming out. This is far and away the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
Nice.
I will day one it. And you guys know me that had listened to the show. You know I don't pay a lot of money for shit. I'm paying a lot of money for this.
I'm excited to see, because I'm guarantee you people are going to beat that game using like garage band, guitar or something like that, like cool rhythm.
That's just going to be cool too.
Oh, that's going to be
Somebody's going to beat it with a guitar.
Think about the speed runs you're going to be able to do in that game. Like speed running that game is going to be crazy.
I'm going to wait for the full release. I don't really like demos and having to stop playing. It frustrates me.
What?
Yeah, I don't really like.
Let's talk about Baldur's Gate 3 for a second here, Kenny.
That's not a demo. That's not really a demo. That's like a 40-hour act of a giant thing.
Is it the full game?
It's kind of
No. I'm with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm totally with you. I don't like demos that much, but I mean, clearly, I was going to get hyped about playing this one.
Sure.
I think this is the only demo I've played. In 6 years or so. You know,
I'm really excited about it. I just
Wasn't
don't
there
want
one that Emo was talking about for the BPA? Was that what the other game was
so
called?
there's apparently
Maybe
a
we gotta
roguelike.
check
I
that
can't remember
one
off the
too.
top of my head the name he told me, but it's a roguelike that has the same idea that apparently they stole all this idea from. They just made it prettier and got professional singers. And God,
yeah.
like thinking about that, reflecting on that, I'm okay with that.
I think it's called BPM, isn't it?
Yeah, I said BPM.
Oh,
did you?
BPA.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Oh, it was Ryan that said the wrong thing.
Now, my favorite thing about just playing that game is just getting that combo meter up, and then so the music intensifies as you do the combos.
Yeah.
And when you get to the time 16, that's when you get the
Yeah, that's when the singer kicks in. That's fucking awesome.
And then they have the backup girl singing. Yeah, it's so good.
Like Evanescence.
It actually kind of does.
It does kind of sound like Evanescence. I totally blame him on that one.
Yeah.
The problem I had with that one is you saying backup because that's clearly just the female vocals in it. It's not backup.
Well, I thought she was like
This is
back up to
important.
the guy who's like screaming.
And she's just the other singer.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know music.
Mine will be kind of short. Sam has brought this as a flavor of the week before. Now it's mine.
Can I just say something real quick? I'm going to say this
steal
at the end of
from
the
Sam.
show too.
Sure.
Sam's going to be with us next week.
Yeah,
There's going to be
that's
4 of us
exciting.
at this table.
That's exciting.
We're going to hang out with our official, unofficial, no, he's official. Yeah, our official co-host.
Yeah. Sit-in co-host. For sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Kenny.
Oh, it's good. So Sam brought it before. I was kind of in the mood after all the Starfield hype to play a Bethesda type thing. This isn't my answer. I just want to say that I started playing Outer Worlds again, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
I had to be in a certain mood for
it's
that.
a great game.
Yeah, I had to be in a certain mood for those games, and I was after watching Starfield, and I'm playing through it again. And I'm having a good time doing like melee and high speech, and it's fun as hell. But my flavor of the week is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is a perfect movie.
I watched that last night.
Good. Did you? It is so good, man. Oh my God, it's good.
The Unbearable. Which one
That's
is
the
that?
Nick Cage movie.
Oh, that's the Nick Cage
where he
film.
plays himself.
I watched it last night.
Yeah. What do you think?
Jesus Christ, that fucking movie is incredible.
Yeah, it's so
good. Lord.
There's like no, I don't know who the people are that wrote it, but God,
How self-referential is it?
Oh,
Like
it's
just like
extremely.
Yeah, it's
And
like
that's the
basically
purpose
like
of
that's
it.
the point
Like,
of
that's-
it, right?
yeah.
yeah.
like I've seen Nick Cage get interviewed about it. And it's like he's playing a version of himself that people think he is and amping it up, and it's like it's just so perfect. And Pedro Pascal is so good in it, man.
Jesus.
Oh, I mean, they showed it in the trailers. I don't think it's a spoiler that they're on acid for part of it, and it's so perfect. They just nail what it's like. It's so good.
They absolutely do. Not that I'd know. Here at the Leetist, we don't promote the use of drugs. But yeah, the last time I was on acid,
fucking do your drugs.
it felt just like that.
Yeah. There you go. It does. And Pedro is going to be Joel in The Last of Us
I
next year
also
as well.
just love Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he's
I
so
think
good.
he's incredible. Also, Nick Cage killed it. I mean,
Yeah.
he was perfect.
That's why I said this was going to be short, because I don't want to spoil any of it. I just want to
Yeah.
tell people it's like a fucking
Go watch
perfect
that movie.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Is that on streaming now? Or
I bought it on Amazon Prime for $20.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see it, and it was worth it.
Okay.
There's a couple options.
Okay.
You can buy it, or you can go to a friend's house who has also bought it, because here at the Leetist, we're all about buying movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I actually did buy it, but okay.
I went on Pirates Bay. Yeah.
Ryan, what you
That's
got?
still around? I don't know. Anyways,
Stole it. Yes, actually, Pirate Bay is still around.
is it?
It is,
I
yeah.
got all the episodes of Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, and that includes all the.
Are you excited
music
about
video.
that movie? The new movie?
That's the reason I got it, because I heard the movie was coming out. I actually haven't seen the preview for the movie.
I saw the
The
preview.
funny thing is that the first thing I did after I heard about it was I went and watched an hour-long review of all of the seasons of Beavis and Butthead, and that got me hyped about getting the show.
Nice.
So I'm watching it in the order that this guy recommends until I get burned out. I'm going to
Do
start with
the
the best shit.
episodes have the actual music video things that they did before, or did they remove those for
Yeah, they've
the
got it.
actual?
Yeah, it's in
like
there. It's all in there.
I thought I just read recently that it's coming to one of the streaming platforms soon.
Yeah.
The whole series with the original music videos.
Really?
Yeah, and I can't remember what
That's
platform
awesome.
it was, though.
That was kind of the whole thing about it. It was
Yeah.
like in those music videos and them just like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
That's where I discovered a lot of bands was Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Foo Fighters for the first time on
Really?
there. I'll Stick Around. Yeah. Black Hole Sun I saw on there. So many things.
That's a good band.
Detachable Penis.
Yeah.
Ryan, what's your flavor of the week?
Can you just isolate detachable penis and throw that on the soundboard for me?
It's a song. It's not
Yeah,
a
no,
band.
I just want you to do that anyways.
So
Anytime Ryan says something awkward, just
I think for me, a lot of things happened this week that I really enjoyed. Obviously, I loved beating the Shredder's Revenge with Lemons. That was a lot of fun.
What's up, Lemons?
We kicked its ass and took all the names, and it took us about an hour.
Yeah.
But the music, the nostalgia, the gameplay, it was just, I was hitting all the buttons, hitting on all cylinders. It was fantastic.
Awesome.
I fucking love, there's another podcast out there called Last Podcast on the Left.
That's right. You saw them.
And I got to go to the Rhyme, and they had the Last Podcast musical jamboree.
Awesome.
And the Last Podcast is actually a network of shows. So they
Sure.
have a whole bunch of other shows on there. Last Podcast on the Left is the one I mainly listen to, but they have a whole bunch of others. So
Yeah.
this is a podcast concert where it was just a bunch of podcasts coming out doing segments.
Okay.
And it was some of the funniest shit I have watched.
Awesome.
They have a show, a geek show where they just talk about old school video games and stuff like that. I posted something in our Discord about some of the images they were showing. It was basically, would you bang this? And there would be it was a picture of Toad farting.
Oh, fantastic.
And it's like, would you bang it?
That sounds right up your alley.
It was right up my alley.
Yeah.
It was
Toad farting, right?
Toad farting. Plus, it was at the historic Ryman Theater in
You gotta love the
Nashville.
Ryman. I saw Weird Al
It
there.
is the first time I've ever been there, and it is the most gorgeous freaking theater. Goddamn, that
I've
is.
seen so many awesome Wilco, Tenacious
Saw
D,
Wilco with
Weird
you.
Al. Yeah.
Weird Al there. I've seen twice. At the Ryman. I fucking love the Ryman.
Ben Folds 5 I saw
yeah.
there. Bunch of good shit.
That venue's fucking
they've had
perfect.
so many people on that iconic stage.
It's a perfect place to see a show because it's like an old church with these
it doesn't seem like there's a bad seat in the house either.
Not at all.
Like they're because like we were in the balcony.
The balcony's
but,
the
like,
best,
balcony was awesome.
Yeah.
So that was just absolutely amazing. It was great just to get to see not only a podcast that I truly enjoy, but to get to, it's almost like a sampler of all these other podcast shows in the network that I haven't really listened to. I'm going, yeah, I'm going to check that one out now.
Nice.
I'm going to check that one out. So shout out to them for putting out such an amazing show. Yeah. I freaking loved it. In terms of games, I just want to throw this one out. I just downloaded it today. It's freaking awesome. It's called Neon White. I just downloaded it, started playing it. It is a speedrunning style game. It is card driven, but the cards aren't cards really. It is, I swear, it probably is up your alley.
Yeah?
It is probably up your alley because it is a like speed to the end, killing things along the way and see how fast you can do it to get awarded certain
All
things.
right, fair enough.
And the mechanics in it are so interesting because the cards are like weapons. That's all it is. It's like the cards represent a weapon. So that you pull up get a card as a gun, so you could shoot with that, or you could discard the card to make you do the alternative version of whatever that card is.
Okay.
Which is like sometimes it's like super jump. So you like shoot, then discard to super jump up here, and then do some other stuff. It is also aesthetically like a really cool looking game, kind of a cell shaded, and the music's pretty badass. So
Yeah.
Neon White,
Nice.
pretty cool game.
It sounds familiar. I didn't know anything
Overwhelmingly
about it, though.
positive reviews on Steam right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just came out.
Nicely job,
Hey,
gentlemen, on
nicely
the
job.
flavors of the
Yeah.
week. I'm psyched to play some more V Rising tonight.
Oh, for me, I am also with you on this.
There you go. I have brought a game today, which
Hey, can I say something about V Rising?
yeah.
It sucks.
Oh, I get it because it's vampires sucking your blood.
He said
I'm glad I interrupted you.
that was good.
I gave the show a test run on the bonus content for patrons. It went. I liked it a lot. I think it was a little bit too hard. So
Need some tweaking.
Yeah, I did some tweaking.
Yeah.
And it's a little less hard now. This game is called Deal or No Dice. The way this game works is I am the game master, and I have 20 points. I have a list of 20 questions. For every 3 questions you get wrong, I add a point to my 20.
Okay.
And you get a point for every question you get right. So you can get a total of 20 points. But how am I going to beat this game, you're asking, if I can only get a total of 20 without getting every single question right? Well, in front of you right now, you see 20 suitcases. In each of these suitcases.
How the hell did you sneak these into my basement without me noticing? You son of a bitch.
My God, man.
Right now, you and Ryan are going to pick a suitcase. Inside of each of these suitcases is an amount of D6s. And I don't know why I asked you for D20 because it's D6. What are you holding up there?
9.
Oh, you want to get suitcase number 9?
Yeah.
No, he meant the German 9, so 0.
Yeah, I want 0.
Whatever suitcase you have at the end of the game, you're going to open up your suitcase. It's going to tell you how many D6s you had. You're going to roll them and add that to your score. So that's how you can possibly beat me, the game master in this game. Ryan and Tim, which suitcase would you like?
They were doing 9
through 20.
9.
I like 9.
Number
Let's do
9.
9.
Number
All right.
9.
Number 9.
I'm good.
All
I
right.
don't have
Number 9.
You know what? I don't have a
9.
number.
Number 9.
My number's 36.
Number 9.
Number 9? 36.
Your number's 36.
That's my lucky number, yeah.
Yeah.
You just like 6 times 6.
Why is that your
It's just always been.
You guys wanna know
I
what
can't
mine is?
describe it.
Yeah.
69?
69, dude. 69.
To clear it up for the listeners, the amount of D6s in these, it can be anywhere from 1D6 all the way up to 5D6,
Oh, okay.
which is very rare.
But we can still roll all ones.
it's
So
possible, yeah.
yeah, that's D&D for you.
All right. You guys have chosen your suitcase, and we're going to start the game. Each of the questions is based on a specific video game. So the first one, Super Mario Kart. Ooh. It's the Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, I like that.
Which of these items was not in the SNES Super Mario Kart? Lightning, feather, ba-bomb, red shell.
Ba-bomb.
Yeah, ba-bomb.
Ba-bomb.
Final answer?
Yep. Ba-bomb. Final answer.
Correct.
We have to say final
ba-bomb.
answer. Yeah.
Oh, final answer. Yeah, ba-bomb. Yeah.
That's a point for you guys. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, they added that in the N64 one.
BioShock Infinite. Who provides the voice of Booker DeWitt?
Is that Nolan North?
Probably.
Nolan North.
Final answer.
Ooh.
Is it the other one?
It's the other one. Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. Yeah, there are two.
That's another name?
Yeah.
Cool.
Troy Baker's like
gotcha.
There's actually only two voice actors in the universe.
I don't know the lead
Nolan
singers of
North
my
and
favorite
Troy
bands.
Baker.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's okay.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
That's
I
all
like
you.
this game.
That's all you, bud.
What is the story explanation for why Quiet is always in a bikini?
she breathes through her skin.
She
Final
breathes
answer.
through her skin is correct.
Yeah.
She
point.
breathes.
Through her skin, yeah.
Why?
Tits,
Because
man.
Kojima says so.
Tits, man.
Okay.
All right. Inscription.
I can do this one.
What is the name of the second boss who uses a hook to move one of your cards to his side of the battlefield?
Is that the
That's the ship dude.
old
The ferryman, I think.
Ferryman?
Yeah.
All right.
Ferryman,
That's-
final answer.
I'm sorry, Ryan. It is the Angler.
The ferryman's from Elden Ring, isn't it?
Oh.
Ferryman? Oh, you mean the guy in the boat?
Yeah, isn't that the ferryman?
Yeah.
I don't think his name's a ferryman.
Ryan, stop confidently saying things that aren't true. Jesus, man.
One more wrong answer, and I get a point.
I don't like this.
Black Flag.
I don't.
In the DLC Freedom Cry, you play as a former slave turned pirate from Trinidad. What is his name?
There was a DLC for Black Flag?
Yeah, good question.
He's also in the main game.
Oh.
Oh. Just give a. Do you know any character from that game? Just say it.
Yeah.
Former slave turned pirate.
Jones.
You don't know?
Black Flag.
His name is not Black Flag.
That would be kind of cool. Though.
It is Adewale. Shredder's Revenge. Who is the first boss you fight at the end of episode 1?
You did it, Ryan. What do you got?
I'm just trying to remember which one is what. One is Bebop and one's Rocksteady. Rocksteady's the rhinoceros. Bebop is the warthog.
Warthog,
right?
yeah. Aren't they at the same time?
No, you fight Bebop first.
Yeah. There you go.
Bebop, final answer.
Correct.
Well done.
Bebop.
You actually
Another point
fight
for you
them like
guys.
fucking 4 times in that game. It's like, wow, give us another villain, please.
By the way, I didn't mention that since you guys got 3 wrong, I have 1 point.
Okay,
added to
cool.
my score.
Yeah.
But what's this?
Oh.
I seem to be getting a phone call.
Oh,
Oh, it's the banker. Hello? Yes. I understand. Okay. Yep. All right. Gotcha. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. I've talked to the banker, guys.
Kenny,
He is offering.
did you muffle someone and tie them up?
He is offering to give you 2d6 for your suitcase for the end of the game.
Oh, God.
2d6 for the 9. I think we hold on. You were confident in 9.
Would you guys like to take the deal?
You want 2d6 or do you want to stick to the 9?
No, stick with 9, baby.
I like the 2d6. If a 3 comes up, I'd be tempted.
Remember the
but-
last time we had this though? We took the deal and the suitcase had way more d6s.
Yeah, it's true.
So I say we keep 2d6 is not that much.
If you'd like to hear the episode where we talk about that, check out our Patreon.com/TheLeetist.
So you guys are sticking with your case?
Yeah,
I would
stick
like
with the
to
case.
stick
Yeah.
with the
All
case.
right, all right. The Artful Escape. In this game, the main character is a relative of deceased folk legend Johnson Vendetti. How is he related to him?
He is the nephew. Final answer.
Correct him. Good job.
Got you covered,
I've
Ryan.
never seen it.
No worries, baby.
Played it, never seen it.
We talked about it with Leah when she was on here on episode 51.
I think I
Girls
was
on
interested
Games.
in it. I just never played it.
It's a very cool game. Yeah.
All right.
The first hour of the game forces you to relive the fact that he's your uncle over and over and over again. It really takes.
So it just really does.
It takes some sticking with it to get into like the meat and the potatoes of the game. But if you do, it's worth it. Oh God, it's worth it. Holy shit.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Which entry in the series had the first appearance of Cyrax as a playable character?
3 or Ultimate 3?
that's a good question. I think
3.
it's 3.
3. Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat 3. Final answer.
Correct. Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat 3.
I
Good
think
job.
Sector may have actually been Ultimate.
I thought they both came at the same time, but
maybe
I could
they
be
did.
wrong.
No.
I don't know.
Oh.
Firewatch.
Back to you, bud.
What state does Firewatch take place in? Montana, Wyoming, or Idaho?
It's definitely mountainous.
I'd say Idaho would probably be a pretty safe bet, but Montana sounds like some
Montana
shit where they put the thing in.
where they did Far Cry.
It's Montana, Santana, and where?
Montana, Wyoming, Idaho.
It's not Wyoming.
I think you
Idaho
go with,
is possible.
I think you go Idaho. Alaska.
Let's go with Idaho.
Idaho. Oh,
I want Montana. No, I want Montana.
you have to say
Final answer, Montana.
Montana. It's Wyoming, Tim.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, we were way
The one
off.
you said is definitely
Wyoming,
not.
We're way off.
There's not any trees in Wyoming. Everybody knows that.
Oh my
It's just
God.
flat
What
lands.
kind of Firewatch is this?
Who the fuck cares if Wyoming catches on fire? To all our listeners from Wyoming out there,
We love you.
you're your Leet.
Also, you're probably one of the states I forget when I say all the states. Sorry, Wyoming.
Dragon Age Origins.
Delaware's pretty bad.
Yeah, Delaware's all right.
Which of these characters was not a companion in Dragon Age Origins? Shale, Cole, Sten, Morrigan.
Cole. Final answer.
Yeah, coal fire.
Correct, Mundo.
I don't know why I remember that. I have no
Which
Cole-
one was coal?
Cole's from
precedent
Inquisition.
to know why I would remember Cole as part of that because I don't remember Cole from anything.
Cole was
was,
an Inquisition.
Yeah, he was long blonde hair with a hat. He was a rogue.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that because I played that
Cole was
game.
what?
He was
He
in
was a-
He
Long-
wasn't a dwarf, was he?
No, he was a
With the-
human with long. He had a hat, like a big cowboyish hat that
Lordy.
covered his face most
What
of the
was
time.
the name of that dwarf?
He was a skinny white guy, yeah.
dwarf.
Like the sexy dwarf that was like.
yeah.
I like that, by the way.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
What
as
was
far
his
as from
name?
a D&D perspective, like a sexy dwarf that's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's super charismatic. He's got long
Oh yeah,
blonde hair.
no, because he was the bard, right?
Like, baby, it's not all short and stout.
Bilbo.
I think his name was the Shire. I want to say it was the Shire.
The final answer.
In Demio, every class has a card hand limit of 10 with the exception of this class that can hold 11.
Demio.
What?
Absolutely correct. One class can hold 11 cards.
What? There's a class that can hold 11 cards?
Yes, there is.
Can you tell me, is it from the base or is it?
I think it's, yeah. Base
Oh
game.
my God.
I'm trying to remember what was Demio again.
I think the only one that I have.
The VR game with the cards.
I think the only.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking like console game. I'm like,
I
which
want to
one?
say, I'm going to say that,
That
I'm
can
going to
hold-
argue for this one. I'm going to say it's the Rogue because stealth is always available to it.
Well, the wizard always has.
But I think stealth can be deactivated by applying the card back to you at all times.
Yeah,
I agree with you that the wizard does have a card that's always
No,
available.
I actually am remembering that there is a class that specifically has 11 instead of 10.
Well, that's good because that's the
I'm
question.
pretty sure that Stranger Things has 11.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, she's British too. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was on that Hot Wings thing.
Yeah.
Let's go with Rogue. Rogue, final answer.
Rogue is
Rogue, final answer.
wrong.
It's
It
a
is
wizard?
Hunter Ranger. And actually, the reason
That's
I picked
right,
that
because you get two of those.
the reason I picked that question is because I played Hunter the other night and I noticed, I was like, oh, I have 11. Everyone else has 10. I was like, oh, how about that? Yeah. All right.
Another shout out for Demio, motherfuckers. The new expansion came out and it's dope. It's one of those things where the game does not handhold you. So if you can't figure out why something works the way it does, you're kind of SOL. You have to be willing to put in the time. In fairness, though, this most recent one was pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, we
get
spent
to the
30
final
minutes
stuff.
doing something that did not matter at all, basically.
Yeah.
because we didn't realize the mechanics.
But it did not take us 4 hours to get to those 30 minutes.
Yeah,
It took
that's
us
true.
maybe an hour and a half, maybe two.
But
so.
it was fun the whole time.
I
agree.
have not played Demio in quite a bit of time. In fact, that latest expansion I never even really touched.
Plague Tale!
Kenny's telling me to shut up.
What is the upcoming Plague Tale
Requiem.
game called?
Final answer.
Correct, Tim. Requiem, Plague Tale. Requiem
Yes.
is the answer. Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry, boo.
Anyways, I was saying Demio was I haven't really played too much of the expansions.
What do you say we cut the chit chat? A-hole.
That clip is in that movie, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you think you're good at remembering titles, Tim?
No.
Hellblade!
Sonora's.
What is the name of the upcoming Hellblade game?
Wow.
The first one was Senua's Sacrifice.
Oh.
This one is something else.
Hellblade 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I mean, I don't really remember. Senua's Song.
I thought it was
You thought it was what?
Rise of Hellblade.
Rise.
Anyways, I haven't played Demio in quite a bit of time. Sacrifice?
Oh!
Do you have it, Tim?
Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2.
Final
answer.
Senua's Saga is correct. You pulled it out of your ass, and it was a correctamundo.
Congratulations.
It was a relief.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm glad I got that out of my ass.
Last of Us. Just so the listeners know, this seems like a very easy question, but I've tailored this for Ryan and Tim because I don't think it's that easy for them.
Okay.
Here we go.
We don't know that.
Name any character from The Last of Us besides Ellie or Joel.
The
Either
Fireflies.
game. Either game.
Abby.
Oh, yeah.
Final answer.
Abby is correct.
Yeah.
There you go.
You gave us one of the three main characters. You told us we couldn't have two of the main characters.
Well, I bet I could have thrown a generic
Give me
name
another
in.
one. Give me another one.
You guys know that little about it, so
I bet I could throw a generic. Jim. There's probably a Jim, isn't there?
No, there's not a Jim.
I guarantee you there's a Jim in that
I don't
game.
know about that. There's a Bill.
Yeah, sure.
Who's the gal that what's her name gets all intimate with at Last of Us 2?
In the 1 DLC or the 2 game?
Two game.
Her name is, oh God, I'm going to be put on the spot now. I can't remember.
Yeah.
We get a point.
We're gonna
Metroid Dread. Or Metroid franchise in general.
Emmys.
The story in Dread takes place after the events of which 2002 Metroid title?
2002?
Correct.
That would be Fusion, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember the time. I don't remember the times on that one. Hell, I don't know the timelines on that one. Oh, yes. Actually, yes, you're right, because it concerns the X stuff, and I think that was introduced in Fusion.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's go with Metroid Fusion. Final answer.
Metroid Fusion is correctamundo.
Nicely
Another
done.
point for you guys.
Nicely done. I remember because it covered X stuff, and I played the Prime games, and that wasn't mentioned in it. And I played, of course, the Super Nintendo one that was never mentioned.
There's
in
Your
it,
Metroid.
so.
Oh, what's this? Seem to be getting a call right now.
I hope they're not muffled.
Hello? Yes?
Oh, no.
Oh, I understand. I see.
What's happening?
It's a teacher from
It's
Peanuts.
from Charlie Brown.
Great.
Little Peanuts over here.
Sounds good. Thank you. The banker has called and is putting an offer on the table for you guys. He wants your suitcase, and he's willing to give you 3d6 for it.
I think that's fine. I think we go with that.
Now in the 9.
Okay.
We did this last time, and I lost it for us.
I think you know what? Let's Thelma and Louise this.
Yeah.
I'll hold your hand.
I'll hold your hand,
We'll
Ryan.
drive
Yeah.
off the cliff together.
It'll be beautiful.
We're gonna stay.
We're gonna stay with
You're
9.
going to stay with your suitcase. All right.
Yeah.
They are keeping the suitcase. I will move on to the next question 16. You are one wrong answer away from me getting a second extra point, just so you know where we're standing right now. Okay, here we go.
All right.
We're going to reach back into some earlier trivia on the game and see if you guys remember something. Grand Theft Auto franchise. Name one DLC for Grand Theft Auto 4.
4?
Isn't that the Ballad of Gay Tony was from 4?
Was that 4?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that 4?
I think that's 4.
Wasn't the Lost in the Dam from 4?
Yeah.
Lost in the Dam. Final answer.
Correct. Lost in the Dam. That's the one that Ryan always forgets. And the second one was
The Ballad of Gay Tony.
The Ballad of Gay Tony. They're both correct. There you go.
We're both right.
I love you, Ryan, and I had confidence in you, but I had more confidence in me.
I had way more confidence in you than me. I was trying to remember because, I was like, isn't the Ballad of Gay Tony though, from the San Andre or the Vice City?
It's from 4. You just
Yeah,
said it,
4.
right?
Yeah, it's
well,
in
no,
4.
I thought it was takes place during the Vice City.
No, it might. I don't know. NBA Jam.
Wow. Okay. He's on fire.
Which of these was not a secret playable character in NBA Jam or NBA Jam Tournament
Reptile.
Edition? This includes tournament edition. Here we go. George Clinton, Bill Clinton, Jazzy Jeff, Vanilla Ice.
I think it was Jazzy Jeff, wasn't it? Maybe?
I think like Jazzy Jeff didn't have enough like face value for that to matter, so I'm going to go with Jazzy Jeff. Jazzy Jeff, final answer.
Jazzy Jeff was in NBA Jam.
Was it
Vanilla
George?
Ice was not.
George
George Clinton and Bill Clinton were.
Okay.
That's another point for
I bet you all were
me.
expecting us to choose Bill Clinton, but
I
that's
remember
believable.
Bill Clinton being in
Do you?
that. Actually, I think Hillary was in it too.
Gentlemen, we have 3 questions left. I have 2 extra points to add to my 20, so I'm at 22 right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
A short hike. What
A
is
bird.
What is the name of the bird protagonist?
Bird. Man.
It's a woman.
Bird
Your girl's name.
Bird girl. Sharon. Karen. Laren. Perrin.
Yes, it's Perrin.
It's probably Perrin, but wait a second here. We could probably figure this out. Helen. Why am I stuck on EN names?
Because I've been.
I'll give you a hint. It is not an EN name.
Yeah.
All right.
Sarah?
Sure.
Sarah, final answer.
It is Claire.
Claren.
Clara.
It's another point for me. We got 2 left. As long as you get one of these 2, the next 2
Claren.
right, I will not get an extra point.
Okay.
All right.
We're doing so well.
I already forgot what her name
Octopath
is.
Traveler.
Oh, no.
Which of these is not a job in Octopath?
Her job's the things that get a lot unlocked when
Like
you're halfway through
classes.
the game.
Sure.
Yeah. Here we
Oh.
go.
I didn't get halfway through the game. I got a quarter through that game and went, yeah, I'm good.
Here we go. Dancer, Mender, Warrior, Merchant.
I think Mender,
I
actually.
think Warrior's 2 on the nose. Warrior. Final answer.
It was Mender.
Oh, fuck.
What, Tim? You don't let me do it.
I'm alpha as fuck.
I pulled.
What a shark over here going for things.
I pulled Mender from Fell Seal
Yeah.
Arbiter's Mark, which is another.
Yeah, I didn't remember a
tactics
Mender
game.
thing. In there.
Yeah, I remember the Mender from Fell Seal Arbitrum.
I've talked about
too.
that game before. It's like a Final Fantasy Tactics type
Yeah,
game.
uh-huh.
It's a really
Yeah.
good one. Fell Seal Arbiter's
Why
Mark.
do you mend your way out
hard
of
to
this?
say.
Go on.
Last question, fellas.
You got another point out of that?
I did. Well, no. I'm 1 away from getting another point.
Fuck shit.
So,
All
and this
right,
is the last
so we
question.
just can't lose this one.
I'm ready.
Elden Ring. Final question. What's the name of the horse?
The Phantom Steed. Final answer. I'm right.
His name is Torrent.
Yeah, the Phantom Steed. Torrent the Phantom Steed.
Well, this is tough because that's not his name, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about we don't get the point, but you don't get the point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. It's Torrent, by
Torrent,
the way.
final answer.
Torrent.
Okay.
Yeah, the Phantom Steed.
Also known as Phantom Steed.
I have 22
I don't remember.
points.
It's just because I'm in this game. Otherwise, I'd have probably said that I was wrong.
And we are going to open up your suitcase right now
Okay.
to see what you got to
What do
add
we
to your
get?
score.
It's 46. It's happening.
It is 4d6.
well played.
How did you know?
I say you roll half of them and I roll half of them.
Yeah, fair.
Stuck with your gun.
That way we can blame one another.
Yep, exactly.
Let me count up
Yeah.
your points real quick. I have 22, and you
boy.
guys have 12.
All right, so we have to roll.
Oh my God.
We have to roll crits. All right.
Brother, you know what the funniest thing about this shit is that last time we rolled a lot of dice and didn't even come anywhere close.
I think
To,
we start with one person rolling their dice and then
you roll one and I'll roll one, and then
Okay.
you roll one and I'll roll one.
All right, ready?
One at a time.
All right, ready. Oof, I started with 5.
6.
Oh,
So
my
we're
God.
already at
Okay.
11,
Can
and
we possibly
do
lose
we
this?
do it?
That's, go ahead and do another one.
2 and 2.
So 4. 4 on top of 11 is 15. 15 points.
15 points?
I think we won. I think we won with just our rolls.
You guys got a total of 27. You have won the game. Finally, someone wins. Deal
We did a wrestling high five just
or
now.
no dice.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well done, Kenny.
I like it.
That game is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I made it winnable this time.
Yep.
You made it very
That
winnable.
makes it extra fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah, I mean, most of the cases are 1d6, so it's there's some luck in this too.
Oh yeah, I guess we did. What's the highest you can get? 46.
5 is the highest, but there's only one. There's only one 5 out of the whole.
Okay.
thing.
Where was it?
It was an 8.
We were one
You picked
off.
9. Yeah.
I do like the idea of
There's only 2 4s, and you got one of them. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Hey, how many cases? I
20,
forget.
20 cases.
Look
I
at
do
us.
like the
Those are
idea
the odds.
of us knowing a little bit more
Yeah.
what we'd be giving up.
Because it would
So
give us a little bit of
I
information.
think this would be a great way to do it. A great random way to do it is roll a d20 when you're ready to give us something to get rid of. I guess like when we get something right.
Sure.
And you roll a d20 and you go, okay, box 2 is gone. That was a 2d6
Yeah.
out of there. So that when the dude calls and says like, I'm going to give you 2d6, and we might go,
Yeah, because you can kind of gauge how many 4s are left on the board, how many 3s are left on the board.
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We'll do that
Kenny,
next time.
Outstanding.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah,
very much.
absolutely.
That was Deal or No Die.
Yeah.
I will do whatever it takes.
We're pretty excited because we got that. I said we got Sam coming on next week,
Yeah.
so that's going to be pretty fucking sweet.
So Sam
We'll get
Wheat.
some with some 4-man games on that one.
That'll
you
be
know what I
good.
mean? That'll be good stuff, especially because he's going to be here in person, right in that chair that we stare at.
This is
When
actually
we
my
have
foot
somebody on
chair.
digitally,
Yeah.
as if to pretend that they are there.
Yeah.
When we're trying to decide the order of turns and stuff, we just pretend that there's a person sitting in that 4th chair.
If you remember, bonuses for patrons of the Leetist include a bonus show, which we're going to be doing today. And on the bonus show today, we're going to be testing out. It's kind of where we field test some of the games. The trendy game that I brought last week, we're going to expand on that and play around with the Google Trends.
Yeah, I
And,
think it's a good idea.
yeah.
I think there's a lot of good shit going on there, man.
For sure.
Today's daily trivia, which everybody, I asked about the who trended the highest during the trendy
nice.
game. You guys might remember. Don't say it,
Okay.
because just in case there's somebody listening right now.
Speaking of trivia, Tim, do you have a Gamers Week thing?
I do. If you came here from Gamers Week podcast, here's the trivia from our spot on their most recent episode. What set this Atari system apart from its contemporaries? Well, the membrane keyboard, of course, and it was awful.
This seems like something Ryan would know more than me. You have any idea what that is?
The membrane keyboard. So like
Membrane
a keyboard that's
keyboard.
like translucent.
No, it was like flat, and you had to like press into it, kind of thing. Instead of clickable keys, it was completely flat and had just like a membrane that you would press into it.
That
instead
sounds
of.
insane.
It was
Whoa.
awful.
In the
It was
membrane.
definitely. Oh,
I'm gonna roll to see if that was a successful joke. It was not. Oh, sorry, bud. That was a fail.
3 is 3 out of 6 ain't bad.
That's not bad.
sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes
Atari Jaguar.
The Atari Deluxe 07.
it's the 400, the Atari 400, which is a lesser known system. We had one in our house. I have no idea why we did growing up, but we definitely had one.
I had the
remember.
Commodore 64.
Did you?
Yeah.
You think your Commodore 64 is pretty neato? What kind of chip you got in there? A Dorito?
Yeah. It was delicious.
You could back up your old hard drive on a floppy diskette. You're the biggest joke on the internet.
I'm gonna roll for that joke.
Oh, boy.
That was a success.
Yeah, I was gonna
Wow.
say,
Good
it's
job.
No,
Weird
I rolled
Al,
an-
so you're
yeah.
goddamn right it's a success.
Yeah, there you go.
Remember to go to theleetist.com. It's the jumping off point for everything. You can find our Discord on there. Come join us, hang out, talk about games, participate in coming up with games if you become a patron of the Leetist podcast. The Patreon's on there. The Discord's on there. Jumping off point for new listeners to tell your friends about the show.
Can I give a holleration real quick?
Yeah.
Holleration in this nation. What song is that?
I have no idea.
We give me percolating. Why you waiting?
It's time for the percolator.
That's right.
It's time for the percolator.
I think that's the song.
That's the one.
It's time for the percolator.
I gotta give a shout out to the folks that have been hanging out with us in the Discord, man. It has been absolutely awesome. From a personal perspective, getting to interact with you guys, you people are incredibly awesome. And I love this community. I love that we're building it. I love that it at every single shit, man. I could just log in and go, oh my God, my friends are here.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a cool thing. I totally dig it. So
Yeah, we got. There's plenty of people listening to this show that aren't part of the Discord. So if you don't know anything about Discord, it's just download it on your phone or on your computer. Come jump in and hang out in all the rooms that we talk about games in. We talk about more than games. There's channels for a bunch of different stuff.
yeah, for the most part, we just hang out in the general channel, which is the default anyways.
That is true. I think that's kind of the laziness that I've gotten with Discord. I'm like, oh, that's the first one. All right, I'm doing this.
You should really,
I'm going to post it.
You should really pay attention to the one where the three of us plan all the shows. And
Oh,
stuff.
no.
That's
That one
important.
keeps lighting up, and I keep muting it.
That's why you both did fucking news games.
There you go.
Hey, we got a lot of content out of that.
That's
so
true.
I will say that worked out in our
That's
favor.
definitely true.
I just got a new puppy. You can post pictures of your pets there. Post pictures of your hobbies. We got channels for a bunch of different
Can
stuff.
you name
Movies.
tell the name of your puppy?
The name of the new dog is Cooper.
Or
Koopa, if I want to shorten it a little bit. He's Cooper.
here's how I'm
He's
doing
Koopa.
it. I'm trying to like go in between, so it's
King
Coop
Koopa?
to me, but it's Koop.
Yeah.
King K. Coop.
Not only is it Koopa, it's also Cooper Interstellar. Main character is named Cooper. Also, Cooper is basketball.
Yeah.
All those references work. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name? Coop and Reamer.
Reamer, yeah.
Yeah.
Reamer. Yeah. Man, that's
That
a good
was
movie.
a good movie.
Remember to check out Tim's Daily Trivia on Twitter.
That's right. Check out our Twitter. Twitter.com/the Leetist. We do daily trivia on there, and that daily trivia actually means something.
Oh, yeah.
You can get a chance at prizes. This month, we are giving away a mobile gaming controller, either the MGX Pro or the Backbone
Backbone 1.
or the Backbone 1. One's for Apple, one's for Android. So you have a chance to earn that mobile gaming controller by answering our daily trivia. So you can go on there every day. I post around 7 p.m. Central Time this month, and the competition's really heating up. And it's looking really close, looking pretty sexy. Especially between I wrote this and Emo-esque, they are pretty neck and neck, but they are not unovercomerable. Which is a word.
Yep.
I have a Backbone, and I enjoy it very much. It's a handy device for playing games on
I like
the
to
go.
overcome on things,
If
too.
the Xbox app play cloud streaming games.
No,
works pretty nice.
roll that for a joke.
We're hanging around.
Roll?
We're hanging around for more bonus content for the patrons. Go to patreon.com/Leetist to check that out if you want to hear it. And we'll catch you next week on the Leetist. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, everybody out there in gaming.
Thank you,
land.
Kenny.
Thank the world.
Oh, thank fuck.
Heal the world.